Digital romance, TV.
Orgasm.
Kind of like a real American.
Exactly.
Yeah,
What
a real
is
American
that?
has to be this incredibly conservative person.
Yeah.
Whatever it's going to be. No, actually, 1 in 3 women have trouble reaching orgasm through sex. And as many as 80% of women have difficulty with orgasm from vaginal intercourse alone.
Yeah.
So actually, if you do have a vaginal orgasm, you're the weird
You
one.
are weird and
Yeah.
special, and most of us are jealous of you.
Most of us are jealous of you. It's just a fact. You're actually not weird at all. The fact is, most people are like that. You're being lied to. Every woman I know has like that one friend who has an orgasm at a passing breeze.
Yeah.
And every woman hates that person.
They hate that friend.
Yeah. Because they're like, I remember one friend of mine who used to talk to my ex-wife and say like, oh yeah, I was okay. I was with this guy, but I only came like 4 times. And it was like, should we kill you? What's going on here? Fuck you. What's going on? There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
I mean, the big thing though is that a lot of women can't have orgasms, real orgasms, because they're not getting the right kind of or enough stimulation.
Exactly. Yeah. So everybody's body is different. We know this. And a lot of what's going on down there in Orgasm Town is it's nerve endings. So maybe your nerves are not being they're not being stimulated correctly, and that doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with you. It just means that you and the person that you may be sleeping with at the time need to try something else. Bring a vibrator out. Vibrators are your friend.
Vibrators are your friend.
Men, vibrators are your friends. They are not going to take the place of you. They are your friends.
Yeah, and a lot of women just need a lot of intense clitoral stimulation.
Exactly, yes.
Very intense. And I've been with a fair number of women. Some women you use really light touch. Some women you have to use really touch that you think is actually way too hard, but that's what they kind of want. Guys, it's not about you. Stop being douchebags about it. Real women are not porn stars, and porn stars are faking it most of the time anyway. Women need a lot of stimulation. They need stimulation that is the same thing for a long period of time. And oftentimes the only way to do that is with a power tool.
Repetition is key. And if you don't use a power tool, you may end up exhausting yourself.
Yep.
And so really,
Or getting carpal tunnel syndrome.
Or getting carpal tunnel. Nobody
or carpal
wants
penis
that.
syndrome. Nobody wants carpal penis syndrome.
Cramping your jaw.
Yeah, exactly. TMJ, all sorts of things like that. But anyway, for our readers, there's absolutely nothing wrong with being somebody who is having a hard time orgasming. Largely, it's both a combination of a lack of the right kind of stimulation and usually nerves. Because a lot of women in our culture have a really hard time relaxing into their sexual selves and being able to open themselves up and actually be able to blank their minds out enough to be able to feel safe enough to just be, okay, I'm going to have a massive orgasm at this point. It's okay. There's ways to handle it. If you watch more of our videos, we'll actually teach you more ways to get in touch with your body and do things like that.
Give yourself an orgasm.
Give yourself an orgasm.
Give yourself several a week.
With a power tool.
It will help. It will help. It will help get your body adjusted.
Yes, exactly. Also, do me a favor, go read this article that Felicity Keith did for us called "Help My New Beau is a Bore in Bed," which she touches in that article on the whole idea of being with a guy who you can't get off with, largely because a lot of guys are insecure and a lot of guys have a hard time. They think if you're not coming like a porn star on my dick, that means there's something wrong with me. There's ways to handle that with guys, but it's a little more complicated than we can say in this particular video. And then also check out oh yeah, there we go. There's a program we have called The Language of Lust, which is actually for guys, but it's all about how to use dirty talk and language with women. And we've had a lot of guys and women who have written in and said, hey Mike, my boyfriend got this program and he used the material in it, and I had the best orgasm of my life because you're actually addressing the mind, which is the biggest erogenous zone of them all. And you can watch that video by clicking on the link on your screen. And then keep watching. We have more great tips on getting as much pleasure as you can. Click the keep watching button to watch how to pleasure her and get more pleasure in the bedroom right now. And then leave a comment down below. A good one, a bad one, maybe a sonnet. I would love to hear some kind of Shakespearean sonnet in our comments. And we'll see you in the next one. Subscribe. It's good. Bye. Hey, this is Michael Fiore. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to learn how to make any woman sexually obsessed with you and only you without even touching her, just click the link on your screen right now to learn about The Language of Lust. Bye-bye.